Welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel. It's time to begin Chapter 4, as we ended Chapter 3 last time, as we were just playing the beginning of Chapter 4 a minute ago, and we lost connection to PlayStation Now, which I don't see how we did that, because we did not lose connection to the internet, but we did lose connection to the PlayStation Now for some reason. So yeah, we get to do we were about an hour. I think we're about an hour in. We get to do all that again. Woohoo! Sharon! Good day, Master Reed. Oh, hello, Sharon. What brings you here? One of my duties is to fill some of the chairman of the board of directors related work on her behalf. I was in the process of doing just that. Wow, I knew you were skilled, but helping out with things that are so tangential like this is really something else. They were merely a few simple tasks, that's all. The chairman rarely finds the time to visit, and as such, she often requests that I come along in her stead. That's Sharon for you, shrugging off her own superhuman accomplishments. Superhuman accomplishments. I really gotta learn to save more. Should I go back to the dormitory? Absolutely. No, go back to the dormitory. I guess there are cicadas around Trista too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Yep. Instructor Neidhart. Yes, are you heading out too? Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I will be returning to there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early. Your division? Oh yeah, you were sent here from the Imperial Army, right? Correct. Though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month. You mean that incident in Nord? The same. Regarding the Army's report, it seems that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. With the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict. You and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that. Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you? The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon. Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something but choose not to share it with us. I see. Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there, but I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success? Well, regarding reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if the members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe. Yes, Instructor. I realized that our actions in Nord were rash, that they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with glasses, too. If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and the importance of that structure, and to respect it. Yes, instructor. Teaching cadets to respect and work within the system should be the job of their class instructor. Though, considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her. Her? You're talking about Instructor Sarah? Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she'd pick up on the basics. So do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here? Oh, is she keeping that mum about that? I'd assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Instructor Sarah.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status or everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
Instructor Thomas.
And young Reen is with you too? Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
I'm not sure that would be...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here. Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
Yeah, like what? No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy. I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, instructor.
No, Reen, wait! What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Reen Schwarz!
Well, shall we be off?
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
Well, poor Thomas. He's trying to be friendly, and Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart are just like, nah, I think not. Instructor Thomas must be pretty annoying. They just totally blow him off here. Beginning of chapter 4. Was that a cat I just heard? I'm pretty sure it came from upstairs. I should check it out just in case. Which means, I know, but... Is Emma talking to someone in there? Who's there? Sorry, it's Reen. Is it okay for me to come in? Reen? Please come in. Thank you. Oh, I've seen that cat before. How long were you standing outside? Not that long. I thought I heard a cat meowing, so I was curious where it was coming from. Actually. Were you just talking to someone in here? Why, yes, I was talking to a friend on my Arcus. The communications functionality sure is convenient, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Really sorry to interrupt. Do you want me to leave and so you can go back to call them back? Call blah blah blah. No, it's fine. We had just finished our conversation anyways. So there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Right, if you say so. Still, you really do know that cat then. Are you its owner or something? No, not quite. If anything, she's my supervisor. Supervisor? Friend's the word I was looking for, not supervisor. Yes, we are good friends. When I first enrolled at the academy, we kept running into one another. And after a few offerings of milk and cheese, we gradually became friends. So that's what it's doing in your room. It seems pretty well behaved today, so does that mean it's in a good mood? Certainly seems that way. Anyway, I'll be sure to take her back to her owners later. We might get into trouble if the instructors were to find out a cat's in a dormitory. Oh, maybe. I don't think they'd have a problem with that. Oh, Emma. Yes. You wouldn't happen to know its name, would you? If it has an owner in Trista, I'm guessing it must have one. Ah, yes, you're right. Her name is Selena. Or Celine, sorry. Celine. That's a nice name. Kind of matches her shiny, silky looking fur. That suits her. Oh, right. So that means she's a female? Yes, she's a girl. All right, Celine, say goodbye to Reen. Bye, Celine. I've got to admit, I'm kind of jealous of Emma for bonding with her like that. Oh well, I'll definitely have to give her some fresh milk next time I see her around. Should I call it a day? I actually think yes. There's probably nothing. There's really nothing else to do. Just that cutscene with Emma and the cat. I think that was it. Free day! Woohoo! So yeah, we'd already bonded with 3 of the students we get time to bond with. And we were on to missions. And that's when the game completely crashed. The good news is I can save right after this. Schoolhouse rocks. girl named Bridget. I've known this boy since we were kids, but I have no idea what's on his mind lately. To be honest, I'm a bit worried. Would someone be able to give some advice on how to handle this? I'll be in the upper class dormitory if you can. Rumor has it that a first year in the photography club, who shall remain nameless, Rex, has been taking pictures of people without their permission and selling them to other students. If this is true, I need to make him stop for his own good and everyone else's. If you are willing to assist me, please come to the photography club's club room. Wow, they sure did wow, they sure didn't hold back on requests this time. Looks like the only musty one is exploring the old schoolhouse again, though. Guess I should start by figuring out which ones I want to take care of. The old schoolhouse can wait until later. This is the first free day I've had since we switched over to the summer uniforms. It'll probably get hot later, but it's nice right now, so I might as well get the show rolling. So we got 2 side missions and 1 main story quest to do here. And it's a free day. So we want to bond with some of our peeps, huh? Let's go with Elisa. Last time I did buy some equipment here. Got a little bit of spending money there. What are we going to spend it on? Well, I want to buy one of these and give it to you. I want to buy another one of these. Wait. Alright, well, we spent most of our money already. Yay. Let's bond with Alyssa. What kind of clothes would he like? Are you getting something for Gwen? Yeah, Sharon's helping me pick out some of the clothes for him to wear in the fall. After I was lucky enough to meet with him on the last month's field study, it's only right, feels right to send him a little gift. That's really nice of you, and probably pretty practical too. The Highlands seem like they'll get cold, really cold, once winter and summer's over. They would arrive just in time if we sent them in the next few days. Now we all we need. What? Wait, that's a typo. It's supposed to just be, now all we need to do is find something that actually suits him. I might be able to help her. Would you like me to help pick something? I mean, I'm a guy and I wear clothes, so. Really? Nice of you to offer. A more masculine perspective would be much appreciated. I trust that you'll pick up something fitting, Rain. Master Rain. Oh, this jacket looks nice. He does like to dress pretty well, so maybe something like this would be good. A splendid idea. I'm sure he'd prefer that gift to a gift that reflects his age. However, he might not have opportunities to wear this over in North. You're probably right. How about getting him something for his outdoor activities? He really seems to like driving around and fishing. Now that's a good idea. You know all that stuff pretty well, don't you? I guess this is your chance to shine. Oh, here's hoping I don't disappoint. Let's start by taking a look over there. How about these boots? They're not bad, but I don't think they'll be that sturdy since they're casual wear. Gwen's more likely to have hiking boots or something else like that already. That's true. Hey, one of those hats over there might work. I think he'd look good in a hat. And it's probably pretty practical since he spends so much time outside. You're right, let's have a look. Looks good to me. The design on it is nice too. So I think he'll like it. Then we have our gift. Sharon, could you? Huh? Where'd she go? Something tells me she disappeared while our attention was on those hats. Maybe she was trying to give us some alone time. Dang it, Sharon! Well, either way, let's take this up to the register. Sharon's probably gone back to the dorm, so we can show her later. Yeah, thanks, Reem. Nice. All right. Well, we helped out Elisa pick out something for her grandpaps. What to do? I guess we could do Dr. Gaius over here, right? It's the kitty again, Celine. You really get around, don't you, Celine? Her fur is such a nice sheen. I wonder if she'd let me pet her around. Not today, I guess. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Well, I'm pretty shocked by, like, oh man, let's go. Let's just. Never mind. You know what would be a really good idea? Saving. Save that game. Alright, so here we are. Where are we? I guess let's head to bond with Gaius, right? I just ran right past it. Instructor Sarah. Okay, let's boogie. I wonder what she's heading out of town for, into the highway for. I mean, it is her, so I probably don't need to be too concerned. Should I follow after her? A bonding moment with Sarah. What will that do? Interesting. So what's the point in bonding with Sarah? That's what I want to know. I'm kind of interested in this. Last time we did Machias and Gaius, but this has piqued my interest. Let's go. Right, let's go. I'd like to know where she's going to and what the heck's going on. Is she planning on taking all of them on by herself? Hey, looks like I've got no shortage of dance partners today. All right, time's wasted, so let's get started. Hope you all can keep up. Instructor! Reen, what are you doing out here? It's too dangerous to fight this many on your own. Let me help. Aha, I'm touched. Do I get to fight a battle? I think I've got this though. Why don't you just sit back and watch? And begin. And we're not going to actually get to fight the battle, are we? The expression on Ring's face. There we go. Easy peasy. Wow. You beat those monsters so hard, I almost felt bad for them. How'd you like that? Willing to admit how awesome and cool your instructor is now? Well, I can't deny your skill at least. So you came out here to train then? Pretty much. I wander out here every now and then to lay into the wildlife. A cow's got to stay in shape somehow, you know. Guess I look pretty dumb rushing in to help you out, huh? That's not entirely true. I appreciate the sentiment at least. Seeing you dash in, all worried about little old me, it made me smile. Alas, dear Reen, I don't want to break your sweet young heart, but we're teacher and student. It'd never work out. Tragic. How will I ever cope? Anyhow, now that you're here, you might as well get in on the fun. Think of it as a special private lesson just for you. Well, ignoring how staggeringly easy it would be to misinterpret that, sure, I'll join you. In fact, I'll be glad to. Hee attaboy. Okay. Alright, well, I'm glad it strengthened. That's nice. Okay. Bond with Sarah strengthened, but I don't know exactly what that does for us. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we're at the dorm. We might as well go strengthen our bond with Gaius, maybe? Sure, why not? What to draw? Planning on spending the day on your artwork, I take it? Yeah, it's an art club thing. The assignment is to draw something that's important to us, then present our piece to the club. I'm struggling to figure out what I should draw, though. I wonder if I can help him out on this one. Maybe it'll help if we talked about it together. It just might. I'd appreciate the help. Something important to me. Well, this is about the last thing I'd expect to do when I woke up today. I want to practice drawing people anyway, so this works out perfectly. 2 birds, 1 stone, as they say. You may have a point, but it's still kind of embarrassing. I did say I'd help out though, so I'm not going to go back on my word. Thanks. Alright. Oh, right, I received a letter from home a few days ago. From Tomek, specifically. Oh, that's nice. Hard to believe it's already been a month since we were there. What did he write to you about? He said that everybody's doing well, as always. But things are still tense at Zendergate and the Watchtower, though. I see. I wonder who that person G behind all this is anyways. He clearly had some kind of objective, but I couldn't say what it was. Everyone has something that they wish to protect in their lives. I want to protect my hometown, my family, and the whole of Class 7. But I don't think it's right to sacrifice others to do so. Yeah, I agree. We still got a long way before we're strong enough to protect everything that's important to us. I'm just glad I have your help, Gaius. Haha, likewise. Wow, I didn't expect this conversation to get so serious. What's wrong? Could you move your head back a bit, Reen? You seem to have moved out of place while we were talking. Haha, sorry about that. Being a model's pretty tough. Alright, well, we got the bonding out of the way. It's time to save. Actually, let me look at equipment real quick. Alright. Save time, for sure. We don't want to repeat the same mistake of not saving for an hour and getting wiped out. Definitely not a good thing. Alright, well, this is our first mission. Even though it's optional, we're still going to do it. Do all the optional missions we can, that's for sure. There she is. You're Bridget from Class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the request that you sent onto the Student Council. That's me, alright. And you're Raymond from Class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right away? Yes. I am indeed. I ask away. Phew, thank you. So you wrote that you're having some issue with your childhood friend. That's right. Alan from Class 4, to be specific. We're from the same town, and we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school, though. And I never saw him after that. So that's why I was happy to run into him again here. But, I see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? I'm surprised you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. What? Is it that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron, though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing, either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. I guess her dad's kind of like mine. So, what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up here again. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him, too. That's not good. Any idea why he may be acting like this? Not at all. Which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him in the last few times we talked, and it's not like he'd have some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. It would be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but she started treating me like some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Those could definitely be related. Either way, seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a second. Don't worry. I'm not going to just walk right up to him and ask him directly, but he might be more willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go and talk to him and try to figure out what's going through his head. Well, then, thank you. Okay, I better go find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely, yes. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Breen, please promise me you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. I won't, I promise. So we used up all of our bonding points, and we've started a side mission here. Righto. So let's see, the fencing club's where I need to go. And I believe that is in the gym. Last time I thought it was in the courtyard, but I think it's actually in the gym. We'll go this way. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh. In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. Where exactly do you think? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares a lot about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he could train on his own. Well then, now that he mentions it, Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse, but I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Come to think of it, what did happen here last month? I only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig up this stuff, but both of them were skipping today, so what the heck? Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being this slimy little scumbag he is, made a show of holding back, then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating. Crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy for now. I'd like to see him bounce back from this one, though. Tell you what. If you've got business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I can get the chance. All right. All right then. Engineering building, huh? Where'd they say Alan was? In the courtyard? go this way. Looks like he might be in the open field here. This is where we need to do fencing. Paula is making progress, slowly but steadily. It won't be long before she can finally ride about on her own. This means that the day we can all race along the highway together is drawing near. Oh, opposite end of the opposite end. You're that guy from Class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seemed a little hesitant and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? Is it just because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right. I've heard about you. Should a high or mighty noble like you even talk about to a lowly commoner like me, or do you get a pass when it's condescensional? What? That stuff never really bothered me. Seems like this guy has a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of the combat shells. Ooh, okay. We got permission to use the combat shell. You guys use this thing in Class 7, right? Are we seriously going to fight it? It looks a little intimidating, but it makes for great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel free to attack as often as you like. Right.
Bring it on.
Huh. Gotta let Alan build the finishing blow, and Alan is conscious at the battle's end. Okay, cool. So
Here we go.
that makes sense if he's got to finish the final blow, right? All right, well, let's get some buffs a going. Yikes. Alright, I get to use that. I get to actually command Alan. That's weird.
Go.
So Alan's got to hit the final blow, huh?
All right, let's do this.
A bird-shaped shockwave, eh? Interesting.
Here we go.
What to do. I guess we can just attack. Ling doing some damage. Alright, we need to heal.
Go. Yep. Here we go.
Huh. Try that.
My turn.
Yikes.
Go. Ha. Ha. My turn. Ha. Here we go.
Oh, he's got seal on, of course. Take this.
Ha.
Not bad.
Yep. My turn. Huh.
Yikes.
Yep. Go.
Let's just keep attacking. Ouch.
Yep. Not yet. I'm sorry,
Yikes.
everyone.
Why is this guy becoming so hard?
Yep.
Nice miss.
Yep. Yep. Not yet.
So we gotta get back up on our feet and going. Bang.
Ha! Whoa, that's good.
No. Dang, this guy does so much damage. I end up using all my freaking items.
Ha!
we missed Serene. That's
Won't
good.
give up.
We might just make it out of this after all.
My turn.
Alright, we should have him down for the final blow now.
My turn. Ha!
Nice. Completed our objectives. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. That was a sight to behold. So thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now. At least a little bit. Good to hear. What's the matter? Oh, I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier. Flake. About all the flack I gave you earlier, that's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Don't worry about it. But is there some reason you got so caught up into that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be awful at almost everything I did, sports, studying, and anything you can think of. Still am, really. But I knew this noble who was basically my opposite. She could try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was to be her equal, but no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. That's pretty lame reasoning, huh? No, not at all. But that noble you were talking about, it's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. So that's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. In your defense, I can sort of understand why you acted that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. Hey, it's not even that I look up to her so much as I want her to just to look at me. Huh? What do you mean by that? Nothing. Forget I said anything. So that's what it is. Anyway, if that's what she's sitting here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue is with myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. That's a relief. I hope you two can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. Alright. Wait, does that count as completed? Or do I have to go back? Nope, that's completed. The other one snapped. Photography Club's Club Room. To go do that one. Alright. Okay, let's make sure we save it. Alright, well we got that down. We advanced a little bit into chapter 4. But I'm going to have to call it a night now. We will be back with this game. Like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn's been finished. This may be our new Tuesday game. I think it should be. I think we should pencil this one in for Tuesday nights and transition right from this game to Trails of Cold Steel 2 as soon as we're done. So anyways, good night. Good luck. It's been another great fun time. And I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.